All right, looks like we're live. All right, good morning, everybody. Let's get this squared away here. Bright, sunny day. Sun is nice and warm, but it's in my eyes. But anyway, there's the link. See who's out there. About was it 20? It's 27 this morning. Let's see what it is now. It is now, yeah, 29. It's warming up a little bit. Oop, 29 degrees. Casey, how you doing, buddy? How's things out in Iowa? Cold, snow? What do you got? We're supposed to get snow tomorrow, and a lot of people are freaking out. So there's a lot of snowblower repairs, so that's good. Jason Hughes, how you doing, Chris? Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. Oh yeah, I did 4 snowblowers yesterday. I've got 1, 2, 3 in the driveway, and I got a couple more coming in today. So there's going to be a lot of snow machines. Luke is there. Good morning, Luke. Brandon is there. 67. Wow, that's like summer weather. DNR, David, how are you? Yeah, 20s here. Should get up to the 40s today, which is actually, I love working outside in the 40s. 40s is nice because the wintertime, the sun is hot. Sun beating down on you in the winter. We're closer to the sun in the winter, so it's pretty good. Who we got in the basement? Hobby Moda.
Hey, Kenny. Good morning.
Good afternoon to you, right? Or is it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
How's your day going? Oh,
This Kawasaki is kicking me around.
the rich
They're not the
condition.
easiest. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not the easiest engines to set the valve lash on.
Uh, hey, Mark. 30. Ooh, wow, warm where Casey is in Iowa. 35. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow. The town next to us usually gets twice the snow we get, so they're all freaking out, calling me up for snowblower repair. So that's all right. Hi, Tom. Tom is here. Hank is here. Luke is here. Let's see. PC. Everyone's saying hello.
Hey, Mark.
Uh,
Yeah.
fun. Oh, I guess while you and me and Stella were chatting yesterday, I guess James had his live.
Yes, he had. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that. I went out for a second,
yeah,
but then I came back. I was doing with you too. So
yeah. It's fine. I
anyway,
watched about 2/3 of it. It was
did
quite
you?
fun. I mean, James is a blast. I mean, he's
Oh
just
yeah.
he is the how do you say that? He's got a face and a personality for camera. He really
Hmm.
does.
Hey, Mr. Clem.
Mr. Clem, hello again. Mr. Chinese Clem.
Yeah.
He
Barry.
started
Hello,
sending me
Barry.
messages in Chinese. So
Oh, no kidding. Chris, where are you? You're in Long Island, right, Chris? I'm trying to think. I think Chris is in Long Island. Saying hello. Chris, I thought you guys were getting rain tomorrow. We're supposed to get rain here, but literally 10 miles up the street it'll be snow.
that's weird.
Yeah, it's just north of what we call our parkway, where car parkway. The
Yeah.
north of the parkway, it always snows. Here we get rain. Mick Hardy, hello. Hey, Mr. Mixmoaman, hello. Mick Hardy is here. Hello, Mick. There's Randy. New video. Started doing some cooking video. Oh, okay. I'll have to check you out, Randy. Let's see. Rich is here. Good morning, Rich. What's the weather up in Michigan, Rich? Oh, Chris is in Ontario. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely get that. Okay. Everyone's saying hello. Come on, John. I can't put your message up. What's going on? There you go. Uh, Chris. Okay, there's Chris is in Long Island. That's right. The other Chris. I knew one of the Chris's was in Long Island. Peter Kane. Hello, Peter. Merry Christmas to everybody. Yeah, but Pete, check out Mick's live stream next week at 8 o'clock UK time. That'll be good on the 17th. So, Mick, you want to put the link out to your stream? Feel free for your Christmas stream. Yeah, that heater should be good, Mick. I can't wait to see it run. That's the new thing now, those kerosene or diesel heaters. That's the new,
Yep.
the newest,
That
newest fad.
the new black. Yeah.
Hmm. Hello, Tommy. Let's see. Everybody's just saying hello, hello, hello.
Hold on. I can't put on fuel clamps with one hand, apparently.
What's the weather like there, Klaus? Moderate or what?
Nah, it's about 35 F.
Okay. Yeah,
A little
not bad.
overcast. They talk about chance of snow, which
Yeah.
where I live, if there's a chance of snow, I most
Mhm.
likely get it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see. Boom. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. We did have one little troll.
A troll? I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yeah. Michael, hello. How are you? Tommy, Chris. Yeah, change that oil, Chris, because up there you're gonna get cold weather.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully Wayne shows up. I got to talk to him.
Well, he's probably fully buried in snowblowers these days.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Yep. Like I said, once we get the first good snow, everyone just freaks out because
Yep.
none of them will start, because no one ever did 8 p.m.s. So, let's see. Schuster, good morning. AJP, hello, Ash. Good to see you. Oh, who's in the basement? We got Bill. Hello, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Morning.
Uh,
So is all
I
the
don't
unbelievable happiness rolling over to the live?
I don't dare ask what the weather is in Texas.
Well, yeah, but I'm.
Yeah. John, I'm
Currently,
in front of my house,
it's
John.
42 degrees, I think, or 40 degrees.
Yeah,
I'm in
okay.
Indiana.
Oh, you're back there for your aunt's house?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's he doing, Bill?
He's pretty rough.
Just hanging in there?
Yeah, he's pretty rough.
Yeah.
He's having a hard time with just life in general now, but what do you do?
That's it.
Yeah.
You work with what you got, right?
That's it.
But I'll tell you what, I got to drive his favorite toy last night to go pick up the wife at the airport.
What, the Jag?
That thing, it's. Wait. That's the fun part.
Hmm.
Mm.
It's a blower Jag. It's got a supercharger on it.
Mm-hmm.
It might outrun the vet.
How many
That thing
horse?
is-
Is that like 700-800 horse?
I think it's got to be high sixes, low sevens.
Yeah.
When I took it to the airport, it's 4-wheel drive,
Mhm.
and the thing got wiggly on me. And I said, whoa, and I was barely touching the pedal and it got wiggly on me. And I said, okay, this is an expensive car. I don't want to crash this expensive car,
Yeah, when you can do 60 on the highway, hit it and smoke the tires, you got some power.
Yeah, but the vet will do that. But this is 4-wheel drive.
Oh,
So
wow.
it makes good use of it, But I'll bet it's got the same kind of horsepower the Corvette's got, but with the all-wheel drive, I think it'd outrun it.
Mm.
Not my favorite car, but of his vehicles, it's not my favorite, but it is a cool car. It's still a 4-door though.
It's really cool until you have to have it fixed.
Yeah. Well, he's got this, which is one of my favorites. It's an old one.
I don't know what it is. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I could never afford one of those, but Jags never did anything to me. It's not that. I mean, there are cars that are hit.
I like the
right?
XKEs, the old ones. I like those.
I mean, I'll turn my head at a Ferrari or even a newer Corvette. I'll do that, but Jags, I don't know what it is. There's just too much granddad over them. I don't know.
Huh.
Well, he's got a whole bunch of these things, and they are definitely high maintenance toys. And a battery is $500.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
we
what
had
performance cars tend to cost a little more.
Wait. We have a light in here? We might. Yeah, we got a light in here.
You got a lot of stuff to fix, Bill, or no?
Not really. It's last time I was here, I went through it. But yeah,
Mm.
of his cars, this is my favorite.
Hey, Gary. What's that?
That's
What is that?
no. That's the XJ or whatever. It's a little two-seater XK.
Hmm.
Where's it at?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, it's an XK. It's a little two-seater. It's got giant fat tires on it, and it rides like a hot rod. You know, it's granted it's a couple hundred horsepower short of the white one. You know, it doesn't have the get out of here, and it's a two-wheel drive instead of four. But the entertainment value is just way through the roof.
Yeah, he always liked Jags.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got, I think, 2 more in the garage down the hill. And then 2 in Florida. And then one of them, now, this is when you've got too much stuff. One of them, he says, yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I said, really? You know, I don't think I will ever have a problem where I've got a Jaguar that I don't know where it is.
No, most likely not.
Yeah. And I said, you really don't know? And he says, no, I left it over here. And I don't remember where it is. I don't know where I'd put it anyway. And it's like, yeah, you got to sell some of this stuff occasionally. You know, you can't just keep buying them. But he falls in love with them.
Yeah.
Tell you, being from Texas, well, not being from Texas, but living in Texas, this little light fog, you know, the little light fog and cool weather feels good, you know.
I think
You never see your breath in Texas.
I see my breath there way too often.
Oh, at your house?
Yep.
And we're going house shopping today.
All righty. So you're serious about it? Moving?
For you?
No. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like you noticed, no background noise at all.
Yeah, it's quiet.
There's a city here called Bright. You know, bright like a light bulb bright.
Mm-hmm.
That we went through it and, you know, did a drive-by just to look at here and there. And you can pick up nice, you know, seriously nice houses for, you know, 400 or 500.
Yeah.
You know, big houses. So we said, yeah, you know, for what we want, because we want a regular plain old house with a lot of dirt, you know, 8 or 10 acres. So we could probably get that for 300 or 400 here. You know, so it's like bargain basement prices.
Sure.
Yep.
Rich, I've seen that where you're watching a video, all of a sudden it'll start to just, you know, that thing in the middle or whatever. And maybe that's what they're doing. It's making sure you're not a robot. Yeah. Good morning.
Do you know the type of days that they're getting to an end and you feel that you never really got it started right? This is one of those days.
Yeah, those days where you feel like you almost did a good job.
Yeah, without doing much.
Without doing anything, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, you went through the whole day and you look back and say, I didn't really get much accomplished today.
Exactly. It's one of those days.
Yeah, I feel like I moved around a lot for not getting anything done.
Yeah. I started fairly early this morning. Not Kenny early, but for me early on Saturday. I got going and then someone came by and we had a coffee and someone else came by. We had lunch. And
what's early for you? It's like 8 o'clock. What's early?
I usually sleep in on Saturdays until 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, I get up for 5:45 every morning normally.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 4:44 technically. Yeah.
You get up at 4:44?
Just 4:44 every day. So.
But then I rarely go to bed before midnight.
Me too. I go to bed between 12 and 1.
Yeah.
You guys are going to die young.
That's what they
Oh,
say.
no.
Well, no, I just can't sleep 8 hours. My body just doesn't do it. I'm up every hour or two. Between prostate and insomnia, I mean, I'm just up.
If I go to bed, say at 10, what will happen is I'll wake up at 3, not being able to sleep, which is
Hey, Tim.
highly annoying. Hi, Tim.
Well, Stanley just put a helicoil in, or a keen cert, or if we have what me and Klaus have, back taps, you might be able to
back
save
tap.
a few threads. You never know.
Back taps.
I did
stuff.
use it once, and I actually saved a head from having to rethread it because it was only about 3 threads in the front. The guy tried to put a plug in and twisted the first couple threads, and they're beautiful for that.
I did a service on that was first service on a Chinese made mower, push mower, and the original plug, the torch, it was in there so tight. I mean, I almost bent my spark plug wrench. So I went to get size, what is it, 21 something, and it came off. But then when I screwed in the new plug, it went in halfway, and then it sort of started binding.
Mm-hmm.
And I crap. Maybe some of the thread is on the torch. So I used that tool. I put it in, gave it a little bit of grease just for old time's sake, and then just threaded it out, and in went the new plug without any resistance at all.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good tool. I love it. Yep.
Who's in the basement? We got Mr. Tom. Hold on.
Technically, I'm in the basement.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Klaus, Bill, Kenny, how are you all?
Hey, Tom.
I got a question. It's not something I know anything about, but I got a whiff of something. Reading comments. Why is everybody so nice to you?
Yeah.
It started off as a bit of a joke, Klaus,
Uh-huh.
and then Mick has made it weird in like being
Yes.
super nice to me. So I said last night, I was like, I need to do a factory reset of this group call. So I left the group call, Mick chucked me back in like a little while ago, and they're just as freaking weird as they were when I left, Klaus. So I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, don't be surprised if there's not a love letter painted on your car with lipstick.
Yeah. Hey, Mick Hardy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Klaus. I'd like to know myself. So Mick started it with, do you know what? I don't care about any of the funny comments. I want to know why Mick started off being so nice all of a sudden. Literally.
You know when you go surfing, right? You don't quite know where that wave came from, and you don't quite know why it's so big. You just ride it.
Yeah, maybe I just ride that wave,
Yeah.
Klaus.
Yeah, when you hit that second wave in the set, he's in the second wave of the set right now, where it's the big wave.
Yeah. And for some reason, you never look up to the sky and say, why is this wave so big?
Well, my biggest fear, Klaus, is I'll get used to it. My biggest fear is I'll get used to it, people being nice to me, and all of a sudden Mick will turn back to being his like cheeky pain in the can we say ASS on here? Arse, cheeky pain in the arse self. And it'll just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Well, you did.
Yeah, I did anyway. Sorry, Kenny.
What's that?
No, I didn't. I've heard you guys swear on here before, so.
Hell no.
No, you hear a lot more profanity than that on some of these.
Yeah, this is very true.
But yeah, the good part is, though, is we discovered what you think is funny.
What's that? What?
The videos you posted. I realized the only way you think it's funny is if somebody is either ends up broken or bleeding.
Mate, you've totally lost me. I'm sorry. Can you explain that?
No, I saw some of the videos you posted on the WhatsApp that you said were funny.
Oh,
and I realized,
yes!
Yeah, the common thread is somebody is injured.
I mean, it's the same here, and for some reason I don't get most of it, but whenever there's slapstick comedy on the TV, she is laughing her behind off, and I'm kind of like, that guy that must hurt really bad, and she's just in tears from
Well,
laughing.
these,
Yeah.
these weren't that painful. They were just very funny. Like that
Oh,
little
Yeah.
guy,
okay.
the small man
Yeah,
on the
and-
road. Like,
If you want to
I'm-
make Tom laugh, kick somebody in the crotch.
it's not.
See,
like
see,
that.
see, he's laughing.
I'm more of a Far Side guy, actually.
Yeah.
That Far Side. You don't know Far
Yeah.
Side?
No.
You go
Yeah,
look that
it's
up.
twisted comedy.
I'll just have my orange.
twist-
and I'll do it.
Twisted to the extreme. Every 10 or so, I actually don't get it.
Ah. Okay.
All I know is that if Lawson drew it, it's funny. But
Yeah.
every 10-1 I won't get. I don't.
I'll have to have a look. But Bill, did you find those videos I sent really funny, like to the point where it was almost like crying with laughter, or not?
No, I just want to be the ambulance driver. Because if you think it's funny, there's going to be an ambulance.
No. I don't think anyone got hurt in any of those videos.
Okay, the potential for hurt was big.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, the guy that was climbing on the frame when he was trying to demonstrate the thing live on TV. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden- and now that's locked in place. Now that's fixed. And then he collapses.
I mean, you see some of these videos on YouTube, where some guy or girl is really making out in front of the, a mirror or something, and then their hair or hands get stuck in the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
So for some reason, all I'm thinking is, okay, one, that hurt. Two, it's gonna take a while for me to fix that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I think.
That's how I
Man,
think. And my other
I feel
half,
for the
she's
ceiling
laughing.
fan.
Yeah, me too. The dumbass in front of the camera, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
you do that in front of the camera, it's up to you. But yeah, and also, oh man, he has to redo the plaster. And I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
that takes
It's
a
like-
whole day.
It's like, I don't know if you can see it. See it across my hand? I took my gloves off for 5 minutes
See,
Oh, no.
and something went dink, 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 and got me 3 little spots across my hand.
jeez.
And that would end a video for me. I would not show that to anybody.
Are you
Just
up on
because I
your
didn't want to admit that I spent 10 hours with gloves on and 2 hours with gloves off and hurt myself. No, I spent 2 minutes with gloves off.
Let's see if when Kenny comes back, we'll see if he can show, because there's like 20-something people in the group, the little video of, say, the guy on the frame, and see if anyone else finds it funny or if it's just me.
Yeah.
What do you want to demonetize him?
What are we doing?
Oh, Kelly, have you got a separate phone or something where you can show people like a WhatsApp video or something? Yeah. So in the WhatsApp thing, you'll have to scroll back a fair bit. But I was just lying in bed one evening, a couple of nights ago, and I was going through and I was crying with laughter at some of the funny videos. So I sent them to the group, but I don't think anyone either didn't watch them or just didn't find them funny. So I'm curious to see if anyone else found them funny.
I have to load WhatsApp to this phone. This is a work phone. I don't know if it'll let me load it. Let me see.
I would do that on a work phone.
No rush, but
Well, on a
I
work
literally
phone,
was crying.
WhatsApp stops being private.
What's that?
What do you mean?
It's just knowing what I know about software.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even if it's on my Wi-Fi instead of using
No,
the network?
even if it's on your Wi-Fi, they can record your phone itself, and they likely do.
Oh, okay.
I've heard that they're always they can always watch your camera, they can hear everything.
Mm.
Well, when I ran
Probably.
the computer company, one of the things that we did that we did a fair amount of was we take old computers in a divorce case that had been reformatted, and we'd reset them to whatever day they wanted to reset them to. You could reformat the drive and install another operating system, and I could wipe it out and go back whatever day you wanted.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Whenever I take a laptop or something to the dump, a nail goes through the hard drive.
Yes, that's the only way. If you break the hard drive, it's good.
Mate, I wouldn't even know what a hard drive is. I just wouldn't even know what it looks like.
It's a hard disk, hard drive.
Oh, okay. Something inside the laptop.
It's the storage room for your laptop. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what it looks like though.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Tom. I'm sitting down here in the basement now. This is a showpiece. It's not ever going to be an actual motor, but you will love this.
Hey Wayne,
Where's it
Wayne,
at?
I got your package yesterday. I'll show it during Conkers today.
Oh, Mick will love it.
Is that pretty great?
I appreciate it though. No, I got a little package from Mr. Wayne here, but I'll show it during Conkers today.
I went.
Tom, that's a functional. That's a functional motor.
I
You
love
see,
it. That's an old
it's a
engine room.
showpiece. It's a Johnson. It's a
Yeah,
Johnson
Johnson.
5-horse Seahorse,
Oh, wow.
5 horsepower
Oh,
Seahorse
mate.
motor.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Can you lift the lid off? Or does
Probably,
it not come
yeah.
off that easily? Don't break it.
Yeah, I can, but it takes screws.
All good. Hey, what was his job? He's rolling in it.
But
He's
he
got
owned a
this-
chain of he owned a chain of bars and restaurants, and
Gosh.
I don't know. I'm going to guess 25 properties, just a guess,
Oh my gosh. I was going to say, if
and
you've got that many
a
cars,
couple
that
liquor
happens.
stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to have known. I would like to have known how you sort of started out. I guess you probably know, but maybe that's a conversation for a private call.
Well, no, it's pretty easy. He started out very basic. He Cincinnati
Yeah.
is about, okay, it's like from here, you can just about look, if you look over the trees,
Right.
if it wasn't foggy, you could see Kentucky and Ohio at the same time.
Right.
Okay, Ohio has what they call a blue law, so you can't buy liquor on Sunday and you can't buy anything after like 10 o'clock on Friday or Saturday.
Really?
So-
Oh my gosh.
So he opened a bar right across the border in Indiana,
Oh.
That is so funny.
That's why
and then
people,
reinvested and reinvested and
people-
reinvested.
that's why
Yeah,
people in
reinvest.
Ohio have big refrigerators.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh, good on him. Good on him. That's great.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, you don't want to cut the yards here.
Why?
It takes 2 people 5 hours to cut the yard
Huge,
with
is it?
72-inch zero-turn mowers.
Yeah, but mate, if you're making that sort of money, you could get in a bunch of people. You wouldn't even. It would be.
No, he cut his own yard. He cut his own yard.
Actually,
He's got a pair of
That's
zero
why
turns
he's
that
got
make
so
your
much
heart
money.
hurt.
Yeah, that's why he's got so much money, because he's good and wise with it.
Yeah.
Mm. Hey Wayne,
Oh, did you see
how
that
busy
picture I
are
put
you
in
guys?
WhatsApp last night?
Finally catching
right.
up. Jake had 36 blowers, and I think we just finished the last one yesterday. So we just tore an engine off of one that we bought to put on another snowblower that we have that's got a busted connecting rod. So we're going to swap out an 1150 Briggs, put it on one that had a 1450 Briggs.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chris
yeah.
is asking about Tecumseh. All the ones I worked on yesterday, 5 of them, 4 of them had Tecumsehs.
Yeah, we did a lot of Tecumsehs that came in, but these are the Briggs. They don't have the throttle control. That's the only problem with those.
Oh, the fixed throttle, yeah.
You got it. And when it's sub-zero, like minus 29 Celsius,
Yeah.
like Fahrenheit, like buddy, those things are revved out. And if you don't have them in a warm garage, you're going to break a connecting rod.
Yeah. Wow. Now, yesterday I have a mower it's still in my driveway, a Noma 33-inch, 12 horsepower Tecumseh overhead valve.
Snowblower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
33 wide, but a 12 horse overhead
Yeah, we
valve.
just did an Noma Canadiana, right?
Oh, I hate this thing. The most stupid cable system ever.
Yeah.
Is that the Enduro?
No.
Types?
It's an old. This Tecumseh is probably from the 80s. Overhead valve. They used to use them on Power Kings. Power Kings used to have this overhead horizontal Tecumseh as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Nomas are like Canadianas. They call them Grand Prix, made by MTD, I think.
No. It's Murray.
Oh, Murray, right.
Noma got bought by Murray, then Murray got bought by Briggs, so now everything has an MA on the end, all the part numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just putting together one of our old 825 Craftsmans that's got it. That comes 8 horse on it. And
Are those the ones with the paddles that you push? Those two little paddles for the
No,
control?
no, no. Those were the Toros, I think. The old Toros.
No, the ones with it's like an L-shaped lever that you push to go back and forth.
No,
Or pull.
not that
No.
old. No,
No.
not that old. But I'm just waiting for the bearing, the main bearing for that's in the auger, the 1642 RS bearings.
Yep.
Want to
Yeah, but do you go to a bearing shop for that, or do you buy? Oh wait, what do you buy?
No, we've got a low. Normally, I get most of my bearings off of Stens, but in Brantford because I get like 1 to 2 day shipping from them, and free shipping if I order $150 worth of parts.
There you go.
We've got a local place that I can buy bearings off of, and we've got a couple of accounts.
I got that metal plate for the Shrapnel Toro single stage with the paddles.
Oh yeah.
Where the guy tore apart this metal piece here, it finally came in. So I'm surprised they still sell it, but it's a common part in just about all the Toro paddle jobs.
Yep.
But it's funny, you go online, that part from Toro lists for $72. They sell aftermarket on Amazon, $120. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Crazy. Yep.
Jake just got a call from some guy with a Craftsman, and he needed a chute. He bought a snowblower, and it didn't have the discharge chute.
Mm-hmm.
Jake almost had a heart attack when he checked out the price of $632.
Wow.
$632 for a chute.
Yep.
Wow. Arch, what 8 horsepower and what in a snow thrower or in what? I usually adjust them under load for like around 32, 33, you know. But if it's a nice shape and it's been kept up, wouldn't mind running it at 36, not under load though, you know.
Yeah. I set them at 3,600 at the high idle, or like the high speed.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
Oh. You're choppy, Kenny.
If it's really old, you can drop it down to 3,500, but I wouldn't go much less than that. Otherwise, you're going to see it's not going to throw a lot of snow.
Yeah. You went choppy there for a sec, Kenny. We didn't catch it. The end of what you said.
I think the wife. It's weird. I just got an email just now from StreamYard. Here's your login code. I asked for the login 40 minutes ago. Weird.
Close.
Something's up.
Drinking there.
It's an English red ale or Scottish red ale, but funny thing is I had my own logo printed on it.
What time is it? What time is it where you are?
Oh, it's just past 3 p.m. So.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
We're at coffee time over here.
Yeah, well, after 3 p.m., beer is okay, but before that, it's coffee only. But the remnants here. So, yep. But as I said, I've had one of those days where I got up and my intention was to get a lot done. I haven't accomplished much today at all.
Oh no!
Just one of those days.
Why are the valves hard on setting the valve lash? What's tricky on that one, Klaus? What makes it different to say something is it just access or?
You have a bolt that it's the Kawasaki FR series setting valves. There's a bolt that goes. Let me show you. It's a lot easier.
You gotta get a hollow ratchet. That's what I use.
No. Hold on. Can I turn this around? Why can't I turn this around?
Tricky. It's
hit the other camera. Hit the other camera.
The other camera.
You might have to go to like settings to do it. Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, where it says cam, change the cam.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I'll do it I'll do it the old school way. Can you guys see my finger?
Can you flip him up bigger, Kenny, please?
Hold on.
Thanks, mate. Oh, good. Bit lower, Klaus. Bit lower. With your camera. Yeah, that's
there you
perfect.
go. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Right.
This bolt that goes through here, you loosen this nut,
the rocker
and then
arm. It's
and then you turn this, and this is not symmetrical inside. So when you turn it, it changes.
Yeah, it's cam.
And,
it's cam. Yeah.
Yeah. So the problem is you can set it really good, but the second you tighten this down to 11 Newton meters, it moves.
Yeah.
So you loosen that nut off that we can see. You turn the
Yep.
behind that on the other side.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
It's like the
cam
front
turn.
end. It's like an A-frame on a car when you do the alignment. It's an eccentric.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
eccentric. That's the word. Thank you, Kenny.
Haven't done one of
Yeah.
those.
No.
And
The real nice thing is for Kawasaki here, this gasket that I tore,
Mhm.
they're $10 US each.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can just make one, Klaus, because you're just going to
No,
make
I don't want to make one. No,
Yeah.
no. I don't want to
That's
make
not
one.
OEM.
No, I don't want.
Yeah,
No, but you can make one. Don't get me wrong, Tom. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I just can't be asked to
Hey,
do that.
Drifty. Gonna...
not worth it. Could you
Nah.
just put a bit of Durco on there if you tore it? A bit of Durco instead of sealant?
Wow, but that wouldn't be OEM, would it?
No. Okay. That's good, Klaus. You're the right way. That's so much better to do it the right way.
It's worth
Would it work?
gaskets if you don't have them though in stock.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't. I mean, I carry a lot of gaskets, a lot of grommets and stuff for Bricks engines. I carry a lot of the filter stuff for small two-strokes, but Kawasaki, I don't see Kawasaki's that much here, so I don't basically have nothing for Kawasaki's, not even the plugs. So
I didn't take it out.
No.
I know, and I'm bad that way.
it's a nice engine though, but this one is kicking me around. It keeps running rich, and I can't figure out why. So,
Just on one cylinder or both?
Huh?
Just on one cylinder or both?
No, both.
It's single carby, is it?
Sure, somebody
Single bit.
work on that engine before.
It came in with a busted flywheel. The ring gear for the starter is a press fit on the flywheel, so you can't replace it. You have to buy a brand new flywheel. I put a new flywheel on, and I put that on. That's the only thing I did. The thing I did without having the engine, having it run that up, was to change filters, plugs, and oil.
What horsepower is it?
About 24, 26, something like that.
Yeah. Hey,
So
Turkey
it's-
was talking about Doug.
it's
They're
a-
having the funeral for Doug today. They're going to post it live for Bama Mud Mower. So I don't know if anyone's interested. It's
Yeah.
going to be a live stream.
Yeah,
So it runs rich. I actually can't remember if it was Jake that put that up. It might have been that the Volvo carburetors, single barrel Volvo carburetors, and these can have an air leak on top, where there's sort of a rod that goes down through the emulsion tube, that it can have an air leak. It might have been Jake that had that up. But that's. Yeah, it's the first thing I do with those. I give them just a dab of RTV silicone just to make sure that they're not leaky. It didn't make a difference, and it runs rich on both cylinders. The
I
plugs
don't know what's
are
going on with
equally-
my connection, but everything's freezing up like every.
close. I just wondered if somebody worked on it and drilled out the jets or something. The jets are over.
That's what I'm thinking. I was just going to say that.
You guys may be right. It just doesn't look like somebody has worked on it before.
So buy some new jets for it. That's what it sounds like to me, because a lot of people do that on those Kawasaki's.
I'm Scott. I'm one of those Scott, and I know, and it may end up doing that, but I'm one of those idiots. Before I make a repair, I really want to understand why.
Yeah.
Well, no, but people do that on those cows because they're noted for running lean, believe it or not. So some guys like to drill them out on those cows. I got one in my backyard. Someone did the same thing on my old John Deere rider. It was running too lean, so they drilled it out, and it's normal for them. But the trouble is they drill them out too much. You know, it's like it's normal.
Yeah. But when I asked the guy, and don't get me wrong, Scott, I really appreciate it. But have a look at this. These are the old plugs. Here we are. These are the old plugs that came out of it. Let me get out of the light here for a sec. These are the old plugs, and no,
wow.
they are. I mean, they're old.
Almost
Yes,
lean. Yeah.
They don't look. They look good.
they look okay.
They don't look. They do.
Yeah. So, and the guy said when he brought it, it ran fine up until the point where the the flywheel ring gear snapped. So what I don't understand is why the damn thing is running rich now. Yes, I took the carburetor off, took it apart, cleaned it, pressure tested it, and that's it.
Now, has that carburetor got one of those little triangle adjustment screws in the back?
Nope.
Okay, because if you have one of those, a lot of times those O-ring goes bad.
Yeah. No, this one actually has no. The only adjustment it has is idle.
Okay.
It's a single. It's a single barrel. It's a single barrel Walbro.
Oh, okay. It's a lot like what's on mine. Shut up, dog.
Is it just spluttering, Klaus?
Sorry, Tom.
Is it just spluttering, mate? It's just running rough, spluttering.
Yeah, it is. It's running rich. It will idle. It will pick up revs, but it's doing it rich. And
okay.
These are the brand new plugs I put in it.
Yeah.
And you can see that they are sooty. Just for
Does it smooth out when you put it under load?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say your jets have been drilled out, or they need drilling out.
But
they might need drilling out.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's I can understand that, but
Kawasaki's an animal all its own. They're one of those guys who either run right or they run like shit. That's how Kawasaki's are.
Can you show us the carb, Klaus, just so I know what it is?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. I still can't.
Because usually I've seen those with Nickies and other things.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys see it here?
Yeah, but does that go into a dual setup, or is it all a single setup going into a round hole?
The carburetor is a single barrel, single jet. It does go in. There's a manifold here. One leg goes to.
But
each
it's
cylinder.
not. It's not a dual hole intake. It's a single hole intake.
Single hole intake. Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Ken. You can see what's wrong right there. Take off that damn solenoid and check the jet underneath it.
I already took the thing apart and ultrasonic cleaned it.
Did you snip the tip of that?
What's the float
height? Float height is good.
And the float's not full of fuel or anything?
Nope.
Is there a fuel pump on that engine?
Yep, there is. And to test it, that it doesn't overpressure or something, I just pinched. I had it running this morning.
Oh, wait, but to Wayne's point, though, I think I know where you're going, Wayne. Test it with a little gravity tank, see if it makes a difference.
Yeah, but I've had this issue with leaky carburetors before, that they can't hold the pressure that comes from the pump. And the way I tested this, I just pinch off the fuel line while it's running. If that's the issue, it'll smooth out.
Yeah, but I find gravity testing usually proves out the pumps.
Yeah, but if I pinch the fuel line coming from the pump, same deal, right? It just eats off the bowl.
That won't do that on a Kawasaki. I'm telling you, he's right. You gotta use the gravity. The Kawasaki, I'm telling you, it's an animal all by itself. I've dealt with them for a long time. They disconnect the pump and run a separate tank, auxiliary tank, and see if that makes a difference.
I would try it. I mean, that's just something that I do. That's all.
No, but I mean, what I did when I took the carburetor apart, and I'll try this, guys. Don't get me wrong, but what I did was I replaced the needle in it, and I pressure tested the carburetor, and it was good. So it will hold. The float will hold fuel away, but let's say that the pump overpressures. I don't know if they can do. I never seen anyone that can do that.
They can. Yes, they can. On a Kawasaki, you got a hole in the air and.
It's just weird chasing a rich problem versus a lean. Leans are easy. Riches are tough.
Yeah. So and it's got a setup, and Wayne, maybe you've seen that before. It's got a setup from the tank. It has this is the fuel out of the tank, but then it has this vacuum thing that it goes over to the carburetor. I think it may
usually
just
just the vent. That's just the vent.
A vent.
Yeah, burning the fumes from the tank back and
burning the fume. Yeah, but hey, disconnect that, Klaus. Who knows? Maybe it's sucking in raw fuel.
Yep.
No, seriously.
There's a check valve. There's a check valve in that.
Disconnect that
See-
and try it, Klaus. It's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah,
if you
yeah. No,
disconnect
no,
it.
no, no. Absolutely. Hey, I'm thinking.
Because
Yeah,
if the
it-
vent
it says again.
vent itself failed and it's sucking raw fuel instead of vapor, shit, there
Yeah.
you go, Rich.
Absolutely.
There
Can
is
you
a
say that one
vent
more
though
time,
inside the. What's that?
Can you just repeat? I totally missed that, and I want to learn from this as well. So
No,
sorry.
it's a vent line going from the tank. It's a vent line, but if
Yeah.
the vent is sucking fuel instead of vapor, it's going to
Yep.
introduce raw fuel and get rich.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
One
You
without-
guys are right.
I would
You guys are
disconnect
right.
that
Yeah,
first and start her up.
Yep, they're check valves in those things, and they go bad. They're only a little rubber ball bearing in them.
But
Plastic ball
sometimes-
bearing.
They'll have a one-way check valve with a sponge or something, depending to try and limit it to
Oh, yeah.
vapor
Yeah.
versus solid fuel. So maybe.
That's a good idea. That's a good
My
idea.
John Deere rider had one of those, Ken, and had a plastic check valve. The check valve went melted, and it literally started to do the same thing. You know, that's a good one.
Yeah, Chris, he was noticing all the black smoke for Rich.
Yeah, but that's the sooty plugs are the new plugs. The first ones I showed were from when the engine came in, and it didn't run rich then.
Yeah.
Which is what's kind of bugging me is that it ran, apparently, according to the plugs, pretty good before I cleaned the car.
Yeah.
Now, when you
I
clean
went to the doctor yesterday. They said I had COVID.
I'm sorry, Scott. Wayne, you were saying?
I'm just wondering, when you cleaned the carb the first time, did you find a lot of fine black debris in the bottom of the ball?
No, it was actually quite clean. Little bit of water that had collected down by the by the solenoid, a little bit, but nothing to write home about. No. And fuel is excellent. It's nice and clear in color, and so
No chance.
maybe
Is the intake gasket a rubber O-ring or is it a gasket?
gasket.
It didn't drop or anything, did it?
No, because
that would be lean though. That wouldn't be rich.
What?
That would be lean.
Yeah. And also the insulator block, I checked that out. It looks without cracks.
It's just so hard
and even,
to troubleshoot a rich condition, you know.
Yeah.
No, I think, Ken, think you got that idea on that vent tube that it could be drawn. I think that
you
might be
you never know. You never.
Oh yeah, they have some of those have plastic check valves.
Yeah. But that would be quite a
Klaus,
bummer.
let me ask you though, where the nipple is for that vent, is there anything inside, or is it just a straight shot into the venturi?
Just a straight shot.
Okay. Yeah, I would unplug that line, fire it up, and see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And just block it off with your hand. Yeah. The only problem with that is
put an echo vent on the end of it if you're afraid, right?
Yeah. No, but I mean from the tank. The problem with this machine is that it's a bad boy, which I believe in the States is a known brand.
Tractor Supply sells those. Yeah. Here.
But here, it's a rarity.
Is it? Yeah.
So getting parts for it sucks.
And the FR is the newer engine too, right? The FR 621.
I don't know.
I think that's the newer style of engine. It's like 4 or 5 years old.
It's from
instead of an FV or an FH.
It's
What'd you say?
2012.
Yeah, so fairly 10 years. Yeah.
No, but I mean, when it runs, even though it runs rich, the engine sounds absolutely perfect. That there's no funny sounds coming out of the engine. So yeah. No, but guys, I will. I'll save all these little gold nuggets I got from you guys. Thank you. I'll save them for tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be slightly more productive tomorrow. I hope.
Well, I gotta hit it. And it's about 9:30. I gotta fix a bunch of snowblowers that are piling up in my driveway. So.
Okay, gentlemen.
How many you got?
Great.
I did 5 yesterday. I got 4 more left.
Cool.
All right. Hey, I'll be on Conkers later. Hold on, Tom's back.
Sorry, I lost you guys. Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm heading out, Tom. I'm gonna end it because I gotta get back to my blowers.
See you,
okay.
Loves.
All right, we'll talk to you later, Wayne. Thanks again. I'm gonna show it today.
Thanks, Wayne.
on Concord
Thanks,
Street.
Scott.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Conquers.
All right,
I'm
we'll talk
gonna
to you
hit
later,
it
buddy.
too, guys. So thanks
All
for
right,
the
I'll catch
input.
everybody later at Conquer's 2 p.m.
Bye-bye.
2 p.m. UK
Absolutely.
time.
Yep.
All right. See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Bye.
Oh.